Welcome in today on HHS TV, Ice Hockey Recap. The Robotics Club is competing again. An update on the tilapia and why is Mr. Weinstein wearing a wizard costume? That's all right now, live from the Harriton High School television studio in Rosemont, Pennsylvania. This is the Ram Report.
Hello, I'm Ben Feldman.
Along with Nick Merriam.
For today's Ram Report, while temperatures continue to drop dramatically, it's an even colder arena where we begin today. The Harriton ice hockey team tied Sun Valley last Friday. Here is sports reporter Evan Bookbinder with more.
Evan Bookbinder here at the stadium where the Harriton boys varsity hockey team just tied Sun Valley. The score was 2-2. Here's a recap from tonight's game.
Now taken around behind the goal, shot on, save. Nice move made along the sideline. Nice check, open ice check, incoming shot. Passed off to Forcell, takes a shot, rebound in front, score! Ethan Milani.
Rams up 1-0.
That was his first goal of the season. Another breakaway, shot, goal! Goal Sun Valley, and that one will be intercepted. The Rams seem to be getting tired, and that one is a goal. Centering pass, rebound.
Oh my God.
What a save! Rams are doing a good job keeping the puck in their zone, but they can't capitalize on anything.
Score, Wirt! A big goal by Nick Wirt there to tie up the game. The captain makes a mark with 19.2 seconds left in the second period. Score tied at 2.
We'd always like to get the win, but we're not disappointed with the tie. We were down some guys. I think we were down 4 guys, and we were gassed the whole time.
I think having limited a number of guys definitely hurt us. We had a lot more guys out there taking way longer shifts.
Definitely gassed, playing every other shift. It's kind of tough, but you know, we worked through it.
I think we got to get a guy in front of the net. Okay. I think we got to get more people in front of the net and more forechecking. I think we'll be fine with that.
We played hard. We just got to get better shots off.
Okay. So I don't think we were disappointed with the tie. We definitely would have liked the win, though.
Make sure you come out and support our boys next Friday night as they take on our district rival, Lower Merion Aces.
A slight correction from the last video. The Rams ice hockey team faces Lower Merion at 8:45, not 8 o'clock, at the stadium on Friday. In other Harriton sports news, 3 members of the Harriton football team were selected to the All-Central League team. Jack Thomas made the second team as defensive back. His brother Harry Thomas, as well as fellow linebacker Jack Rosenfeld, made honorable mention.
According to Mr. Ferguson, Harriton alums have been members of the last 3 years of NCAA Division III soccer championship teams. Justin Ioma was on Amherst's 2015 championship team, and Kevin Lawson was on Tufts when they won the championship in 2014 and then this year in 2016.
On Friday, the Harriton boys basketball team beat Southern Lehigh by a score of 64-58. They play their home opener versus Ridley tonight at 7 o'clock.
9 Harriton musicians were selected to be part of the PMEA District 11 Orchestra. These include Jillian Bobnak on oboe and Isabella Igawa on first chair violin. Other violinists include John Neary, Joyce Gu, and Portia Maidment. On viola is Anthony Zhu and Kevin Schur. On cello is Alex Wu and Shangin Liu. Speaking of musicians, at the end of our show, we will be explaining why Mr. Weinstein conducted the band and orchestra while wearing a wizard costume.
The tilapia and the JSL have been very busy lately, for the most part by producing lettuce. For more, here is Yasmin Meziani.
The tilapia have been finally added to the tank located in the JSL.
So approximately now, what age are the tilapia?
They're almost exactly 3 months.
An impressive 5 pounds of lettuce are being harvested from the JSL every week, and it is being used in our salads in the cafeteria.
Right now it's being incorporated into the cafeteria's lettuce. It's not enough to replace, so they still have to purchase lettuce, but the cafeteria is mixing it into their salad. Right now we're really trying to figure out how much lettuce we can harvest without affecting the ammonia levels in the fish tank. The more we harvest, the less there is for the plants to clean the water from the fish's wastes.
Next time you order a salad, it will be good to know where the lettuce is coming from.
Thanks, Yasmin. In local news, Narberth is leaning towards a tax increase for 2017 that would raise taxes to 8.3% from the originally planned 5.3%. The tax increase is meant to provide such programs as police pensions and employee retirement benefits. Finance Administration Committee Chairman Charles Silo estimated that a single family with a home at a median assessed value of $174,130 would pay an additional $125 next year.
Yesterday, the congressman who served as Lower Merion's representative in the U.S. House for 2 decades was sentenced to 10 years in jail. Chaka Fattah was convicted in June of misspending government grants and charity money to fund his campaign and personal expenses. Specifically, Fattah led a 5-person racketeering enterprise. His loyal aides and political consultants did his bidding, commingling campaign, nonprofit and government funds, and using them as directed for Fattah's personal and political needs. Fattah's sentence is the second longest prison sentence from someone who served in Congress.
After a 6-year absence, Harriton's Robotics Club is back. They competed in their first competition on Saturday. Here's Max Harris with more.
Thanks, guys. The VEX Robotics team is back at Harriton High School after being disbanded over 6 years ago. The team has begun its return with a tournament in northwestern Philadelphia, with a new challenge called Starstruck. In this challenge, competitors throw stars and cloth cubes over a wall to earn points. In the end, the team with the most points will take home the win. Along with competing against another robot, you are paired up with a partner who will work with you for that round. Our team began with a loss, but then would pick up a victory, and in the end, we would lead with a record of 4 losses and 3 wins, not including the semifinals rounds. A major strength of our robot was that we had a very successful autonomous mode where the robot would run purely on code rather than with a driver. At the end of the day, we were placed overall 6th after competing in the finals bracket. Our bot was doing fine until the stress of the arm mechanism snapped a gear right in half. The winner of the competition was a robot that we noticed very early on. The robot sucked up stars and cubes with a makeshift vacuum. Overall at this competition, though we did not come home with a trophy, we did come home with lots of knowledge of what we need to do to make our robot even better, and of course, we came home with lots of fun. Now back to the news desk.
Now on to national news, beginning with your cabinet update. Since the last RAND report, Donald Trump has chosen Scott Pruitt to lead the EPA. Pruitt is the Attorney General in Oklahoma and notably does not believe the debate on climate change is settled. Trump has officially picked Rex Tillerson as Secretary of State. Tillerson is the CEO of ExxonMobil and has close ties to the Russian government, once receiving an award from Russian President Vladimir Putin himself in 2013. Trump has praised Tillerson as a global deal maker.
The CIA published a report in which they stated that they believed the Russian government had been responsible for hacking this presidential race so that Donald Trump would win. The report stated that Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, wanted a Trump administration that would forge a stronger bond between the two nations. Trump rejected the CIA report, citing that the CIA had been wrong in the past.
Last Wednesday, as the combined band and orchestra prepared the performance of the song Wizards of Winter, they were met with a conductor far more magical than normal. Here is Ricky Sayer with Wizard Weinstein.
Ricky reports here in the Harriton High School auditorium where Mr. Weinstein just conducted the band and orchestra while wearing a wizard costume.
I imagine his job is kind of like a wizard.
Before Thanksgiving break, I asked him at lunch, I said, hey, do you mind dressing up like a wizard for our final number for the concert? And he thought about it for like 3 seconds and said, yeah, I'm a ham, I'll do it, I'll do this.
I want to welcome our new wizard to Harriton, Mr. Weinstein.
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen, even though he couldn't count.
No, because he doesn't know how to conduct, so the tempo could have gone in any way.
Yeah, so
and we actually
follow
stayed.
him. We had to like do our own tempo.
So you mean he was just kind of randomly moving his hands?
Literally, yeah.
We made it alive and we're okay. That's all that counts.
You know, he's kind of faking it up there, so. We basically train the students to just do what they were supposed to do and kind of ignore the wizard.
Can you explain this?
I don't think I can do this justice. I can tell you that they're really impressive, that they played that beautifully with me in front of them.
Reporting for HHS TV, I am Ricky Reports.
In one more piece of news, the Ram Report is looking for a new anchor. In the coming weeks, we will be holding open auditions. That's right, open auditions. You will need to pick up an application and sign up for the audition time. By the next Ram Report, we will have a sign-up sheet and applications available. Stay tuned for more information.
Before we go, we have some breaking news. Mr. Ferraro has been honored as December's science superhero from Discover Communications, the parent company of the Science Channel and Discovery Channel. The honor goes to those who have used science to make a difference in their community. An ad featuring Mr. Ferraro will play during commercials on the Discovery and Science channels, so tune in.
And we'd also like to apologize for Nick's Redskins gear. We've tried to neutralize it.
Sweep. Shout out to Coach Miller.
And that'll be all for today's Ram Report. From all of us here at HHS TV, have a great day.